Dad did?
Yeah. Check right now. Because I don't have your card info. So I need you to buy it off Amazon.
What?
Hmm?
You need me to buy something off Amazon? What are you talking about?
So like the digital code off Amazon. Because I don't have your card on my Switch.
Do you need my phone? I don't understand. Okay. Wait.
No, I don't need it.
Checking to see if Dad.
Yeah, just make sure. Because I need to buy a gift card off Amazon. Like, you know?
I have nothing on Cash App.
Huh?
I have nothing on Cash App. Did you have Venmo or Cash App?
How am I supposed to know?
Ask him.
Ask him?
Yeah, tell him I got nothing. Want me to just text him?
Huh?
Want me to just text him?
Oh, well, no, don't text him.
Grab me a water, Pumpkin.
Yeah. Well, it's probably not there yet. But 2 minutes ago, he'll make sure. He said he's doing it right now. That was 2 minutes ago. So maybe in a little bit, we'll check.
Yeah, it's usually instant. You grab me a water? Thank you. Hello. I'll be right there. Hi.
Hi. I know how to use it, but I don't. So.
Put the blade. No, the blade goes up the other side. Yeah, so you can see. Yeah, so you can see what you're cutting.
Yeah, but I put her nail through this side though.
Yeah, like face it the other way.
Like this is pop me his hand.
Yeah.
And if I just go like that, and then
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
But I put her. Yeah, she's gonna have to be sleeping.
She's not gonna sleep through that, girlfriend.
At least for the first one, you know.
Oh, so you're just gonna cut one nail?
One at a time. It takes a lot of naps, so.
Okay. All right. Love you. Bye. What's up?
No.
Am I checking?
No. You can. It's been like 3 seconds. Just bump. You can just tell me after.
Okay.
I'll be back after.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'll be checking back in an hour though.
What?
I'll be checking back in an hour though.
You won't be checking?
Well, are you gonna be on your phone?
No, on the computer.
Oh, okay. I thought sometimes you had like YouTube open on your phone, so you couldn't check anything. That's what you usually say.
No, I'm on the computer.
Okay. I'll be back. I'll just recheck in like 20 minutes or something.
Okay, you want to shut me?
He's at work, so.
Oh, okay. So Britt probably has to do it, and she's with the babies, so. You want to shut my door, Pumpkin?
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Hi. All right. Get back. I'm just going to do a quick one. Okay? All right. I still got my coffee over here. So we'll do from like the 18th. We'll do leading into it, maybe. Thank you. Okay. Let me check dates. Check dates. Does it look like cloudy from like here down? Looks. I wonder if I smudged it with my finger. Oh my god, my back. Yep, I smudged it with my finger. All right. I see them all, just so you know. I don't know. Can I just like share my entire story by just like clicking all you guys? Let me just figure out this Snapchat thing. Hey, Kaden? Bud? I think I can. Play. I want to be able to just send it straight to them. We're laughing because when me and the girls went to the DR, it was actually 5 years ago. Like their phones weren't like working like that, and I had great service. I can. Marsh and Ashley. Where's Amanda? Marsh, Ashley, Amanda. So I just sent the entire story to the three of you. I just don't know if I did it right. So the phones weren't working great at all. So I did Snapchat a lot, and they picked up my phone and did Snapchat a lot. So it was nice. So it's great when we see them because, I mean, half the time we're probably shit-faced. But, I mean, definitely shit-faced half the time. But it was great. So yeah, there's that. So now, like, everyone's, like, so thankful that we all picked up my phone at every moment and took pictures, you know? So yeah, that's a good. All right. Oh, I needed my phone for the date. Kate and John? Dad sent the money. All right, just letting you know. Okay. The dates, I'm getting sidetracked. Dates, February 14th. Oh, why did I say the 14th? That's Valentine's Day. I could have sworn when I just opened my calendar, it said the 14th. Oh, this is the 4th. I thought it was the 14th. But there is something on the 14th. No, just Valentine's Day. Just Valentine's Day. So maybe some of you guys are excited. I don't know. I'm not like a Valentine's Day person. So oh yeah, I'm looking at the dates. I'm trying to look at the dates. So January 18th, I went into the South Node, right? Yeah, that's what it was. Shit, so we're already in it. Losing my mind, guys. So let's start with the 6th and go with the 20th. Only because of February. We'll just do 2 weeks. Only because there's so much more I want to explain. And then I want to do the 12 zodiacs too, right? So let's just do the 6th to the 20th. Oh my gosh. I just watched all the snaps, so all that music is in my head right now. All right. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So oh, and I don't have my other camera set up right this second either, so fucking hiccups. So the probably gonna be backwards. Actually, I can put the camera over here. Oh, it's plugged in now. That's right. Let me get a box. Fuck. So I can move you so you can see the cards better. My oatmeal came in the mail. I'll grab that box. Don't worry, that's just me and my fucking shit ass fucking cord. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, let's do this. So, hi. I gotta fix my fucking stretch pants. Freaking camel toe sitting down. What the fuck is that about? Okay. Red pen on pink, not too bright, Courtney, not too bright. Hey, I don't want to hear that. All right. February 6th through the 20th. Next 2 weeks. Self node. Oh, he's cute. Okay. Oh, he's cute too. Let me bring you closer. I don't know these cards like that, guys, so you might be hearing me say that a lot. Oh my god, he's so cute. Okay. Hold on. Just put you right there for a second. Fuck, man. God, I feel like that was even a little heavy for me to pick up, believe it or not. Oatmeal weighs a lot more than I thought it would. Okay. There we go. All right. So now I just gotta bring everything a little further so I can get all the days in the camera. Okay. So cute, right? So Sunday, starting this Sunday, Knight of Pence, then we got the Hierophant. Tuesday, the 8th. The Empress. All right, I'll show you all in a minute. Hold on. 8, 9. Oh my God, that's adorable too. So glad I bought this deck. Next Saturday. No, you can't really see that any better, can you? Guys, this way or this way? Oh, I feel like you can see these better this way. I should probably leave them this way for right now anyway, because it's the first time I'm using them. Well, second time, but why don't I do this? All right. That glare sucks ass, though. That's better? Yeah. Okay. All right. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10, 11, 12. Let's do the 13th, which is a Sunday. 13th, February 13th. February 14th. Ah, lovers, you little lovers, you little love buggies. For those who like it. We got 2 anyway. The Sun and the 5 of Pentacles. I'll get to that. 15th. 16th. 17th. 18th. 'I was just about to say we don't have too many players on the board, but we do. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Knight of Pence. The Emperor. Hierophant, actually. Empress. 4 of Cups. The Moon. 10 of Swords. 10 of Pence. Hold on, buddy. 4 of Pence. The Sun. Ace of Pence. Pick Pick a card out of this deck, Kaden.
Which one?
That one. The Fool. Without looking. I guess you can look.
Looking.
All right, you look.
I'm not looking.
Okay. Queen of Cups. That's the overall energy, Kaden, so pick one.
I don't know.
Queen of Swords. King of Cups. The Magician.
It's like a little mud wall.
Five of Pence.
It's like a mud wall.
A mud wall. Huh. Overall energy in the next 2 weeks, Tower.
Tower.
All right. Did you look or did you just pick?
Just picked.
You just picked. Perfect. All right. What's up? So what do you need? My phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want me to do?
Is it linked to your Amazon? Like
Is my money linked to the Amazon?
Yeah.
Yes, my card is on Amazon.
Which one am I supposed to use? Do I use your card?
Yeah, just use my card.
Yeah, I used to buy like a digital code and then redeem it on my thing.
Oh, so here. So go on my Amazon then and then.
Yeah, I just have to get a digital gift card.
Oh, okay. You do it?
Yeah. How much did Dad send?
30.
Is it okay if I get the 35 one? Because there's no 30 on the dot.
Yeah, it's fine. So on the 20th, it's the Magician. The Five of Pence goes with the Sun on the 14th. And then the Tower for overall energy. Let me just grab one more overall energy.
It's making me verify your card.
Making me verify my card.
Yeah.
How would you try to just put it in my cart?
It is in your card. I already hit checkout. I selected your card.
I've
and it
never
says
had-
there.
I've never had to do that.
Oh.
In the levers.
Yeah,
Let me
look,
see.
See? I hit proceed to checkout, right?
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, there you go. You see? And it says I have to confirm it or something. I already added it.
Okay. So I go straight to my cart.
That's right. Just
Proceed to
watch.
checkout. Card number doesn't match.
Well, no, because you have to verify it.
Well, it's both ending in the right number. So what do you mean? Yeah, and it
No,
expires
the whole thing.
on the 20th. Oh, the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay. Verify card.
No,
Alright.
but you have to type in the whole number.
Oh.
It's right here.
Okay.
What am I grabbing? Pocketbook, probably?
No, the little, oh, it's over near Max. It's my little key thing.
Key thing.
Yeah.
Nice. Which one? Is it your Panda?
There you go.
Oh, it's going to be hard to look for, huh? Oh, you only have 2 cards.
Just my license and my
Yeah,
debits
I
and
know, I
that
found it.
with the key. Real simple. So the Tower and the Lovers is the overall energy. So there's a choice, or a choice has been made, or in the next 2 weeks you're going to be making a choice regarding love, money, work, health, whatever it is. But it's important because it's the Lovers, right? A lot of people are like, oh, you know, partnership. And yeah, partnership. A partnership can be work. It can be, you know, me having to go to the PT now. Partnership. You know what I mean? So the King of Pence starting Sunday. What?
See, look at that. And you click on it, and it tells you the code. I'm just going to screenshot it and send it to my phone.
Okay.
See, look at that. It tells you the code.
Want me to send it to you?
I'll send it to myself. It's fine.
Okay. What do I want to look at first? Let's just, okay. We have one man, could have 2. This is typically someone who commits, or this is somebody thinking about commitment, right? Because it's the Knight of Pence. Just put my card back. Thank you. Knight of Pence, starting something new, committing to something new. It does look like it could be relationship. It could be work. We have the Empress sitting next to, I love you more. We have the Empress sitting next to the Four of Cups. So I don't know if there is a rejection or just not interested. Something's still hidden though, because we have the Moon and the Ten of Swords side by side this week with the Ten of Pence. So this is like something hidden or deep in emotions. Knight of Pence could be holding back, but something's already growing, so it's going to be real hard for this energy to hold back. So this is kind of telling me, even though someone's holding back, it's only a matter of time. I've never seen a Four of Pence like this or read a Four of Pence like this, because it can only harvest so much, right? It can only put so much in its mouth, and something has already seeded. So it's like you can't stop what's meant to grow, right? But someone's trying to. It could be burying their money though, because whatever that is, I forget what you call them. What do you call them? Begins with an M. What do you call these little guys? Begins with an M, I think. A muskrat. Yeah, thank you. And then we have a squirrel. They like to bury things too in trees, right? So I don't know if someone's hiding money. Someone's holding back when it comes to money. They could be holding back because of money. The Sun is one of the nicest cards in the deck. If we're talking the second week, the Sun next to the Ace of Pence, that's a beautiful opportunity that can grow. See, it's like something's on someone's mind that can already grow and flourish. Now we got the Fool. It's just a matter of taking a leap of faith, and it's going right towards the Queen of Cups. I don't know if the Queen of Cups attitude right now is the Queen of the Queen of Swords. Or if there's two women. Because someone here, this Empress energy, to me, feels more like, no, it doesn't even matter how many people are like surrounded by you. Get what I'm saying? Like, this energy feels more like it's, especially with the Ace of Pence. So it's like holding yourself in like high standards, right? Knowing what you want, what you don't want. But it's sitting next to a missed opportunity, but she's not looking at it, right? So if anything, she's straight down here with the Ace of Pence. So this week is tricky. I'll get into that. I'll do another row to clarify. And then I'll do another row to clarify that, because it's a little tricky. Something's over though. You got two endings. Like, you got two situations where it's like been holding on for way too long. But then starting the week of the 20th, you have the Magician. Someone feels left out. Someone feels lonely week 2. But somebody else is not lonely. It's like starting something new, risking it, or just having the faith to go and do it. But the way the grasshopper is going towards this, it's almost like this grasshopper, which is the Fool. So you could be dealing with an Aries. Could be going towards the Fool is what? It's Aries, and I always look at it as Aries, but just because it's a 0. Aries is house 1, but I know sometimes it's linked to another one, and I typically always say Aries, but for some reason it's telling me to find out what other one it's associated with. So let me find out. The major arcana, the Fool, which element is it associated with? The Fool, it's saying air. It's ruled by Uranus. See, it's funny because the element of the Magician is all of them. So it's not, remember, because I read the Magician as Sag. Which is Uranus, which is probably, See, I really can't tell you because I've always said Aries, but for some reason it's telling me something else. Which is strange because I don't focus on elements. So But I feel like this is going towards the Queen, or the Queen's doing this. I don't know if you bump into somebody, like literally, in week 2, Wednesday, Thursday. Or they're trying to avoid something. See, it's funny because, it's like hopping here and then it's pouncing here. Put that up a tiny bit so you can see the overall energy too. Okay. Let's go to week 1. Where's my deck? Oh. So it's like starting tomorrow. No, starting Sunday. I don't think that's a muskrat. I think it begins with an M though. A prairie dog. I think it's a prairie dog. So okay. I thought it was an M. So there might be something with the letter M related to the Knight of Pence. Could be, and I was like, maybe Monday. I don't know. But this is the 6th, okay? So it's something with the letter M for sure. Tell me about the Knight of Pence for the 6th. The High Priestess. So they could be following their intuition. This could happen around a moon cycle because now I see 3 moons in the cards. We just had a new moon. This would be a crescent moon. Could be hiding something from the Queen of Wands. Keeping something under wraps, but working on something at the same time. Because something is hidden. Something is being kept. But I don't know if you're keeping it to yourself for like good reason, or but you have a masculine energy. I'd love to say it's using the intuition, but I almost feel like they could be dreaming about you too. Um, it's actually throwing me off a little bit. I'm gonna have to actually look it up. Wow, that's a lot of major arcana too. Starting each week. Hierophant, High Priestess, the Star, the Magician, kicking off each week with new opportunities. Because week 1, there's an opportunity too. It's like somebody just doesn't take it, or they just don't want it, or it's something they passed up already. We'll get there. But that's a new opportunity too, and it's free will, and it's sitting next to the sun, guys. So if you're thinking about starting something new, I would say yes. Or if somebody offers you something, I would say yes. It might be risky. It might be going towards a feminine. The Black Widow. So this is actually talking about shame or guilt. It's all too easy to allow those around you to tell the story for you, to strip down your own divine power and weigh yourself down without labels and limiting beliefs of what you should be or who you should be. But it's much easier, but it's much harder to create yourself through the lens of your own divine vision. Be who you truly want to be inside and out without shame and guilt. I care not about the others think and how they think about me. They will gossip regardless of whatever you do. But I know who I am each and every day. I honor my divine self by being true with my vision of myself of who I am. So I don't know if he's dealing with the High Priestess and she's a fire sign, or it doesn't have to, or just the Queen, just the Sunflower. This just reminds me of the Sunflower card, that song. You're my sunflower. And that Sunflower song would be like a High Priestess. Because I really don't, I feel like something's hidden more than the card itself, like the meaning of the card itself. That's why it's like stumping me. When it comes to business, it's very easy to be business, to have business by your side, behind you, brand new, or being fake, or be pulled from your own identity. But wouldn't it be better to stand in integrity with who you really are and what you want to believe, or what you choose to do, or what your purpose is, and do what you really want in divining and honoring your divine self? Now is the time to stop hiding behind your own brand and get it real. Family and relationships. Families always do a bang-up job telling you where you should do, where you should go, how you should live your life. But yeah, at the same time, it's time for you to be honest. It's none of their business who you are or what you do with your own physical body. So who are you, question mark? The High Priestess asks you to strip away the label that you've been given, including the ones that you've given it to, and see what's left. Take a good look and see who you really are. See, this is it's throwing me off, which makes sense, because that's not like High Priestess energy at all. This is more like, who gives a fuck who you are or what people say or think. Someone's talking shit no matter what. But at the same time, it's like almost like you created your own web. But at the same time, you're the Black Widow, right? It's like deadly. But I think like in a very good way. You know what I mean? Like use that to your advantage. You must have some gift. When it comes to health or your own well-being, the Black Widow creates the most amazing webs. She is the first and foremost most talented artist. Every night, she refines her craft by creating another one. She is constantly creating and refining her skill. What one skill would you be referring to right now, and how would you consistently be practicing it against to be able to achieve your health and your wellness? Do you honor the divine you? How often do you tell others? How often do others tell you who you should be? Do you like being defeated by a strong, capable, self-efficient person? Well, let's see. You might want to be careful here. I don't know if this energy is going to come in and try to shift this energy. Somebody might not like the fact that you're spiritual, and that's why they're holding back. But if that's the case, that's also saying the spiritual one is holding themselves back. But if you're that spiritual, you wouldn't hold yourself back because somebody doesn't think you should do something. This fucking card. I've never had a card get to me like this. The only card that's ever done that to me is the moon card. And there's a moon right there. But I can also see the power behind it, the chrysalis. Like, I can see the power. But I can't tell if it's representing a woman or the spiritual one or not. They're saying her, but that doesn't really matter. I will tell you, that is someone's story, though. Just those two cards, like somebody, like, because that's an energy right next to it. So it's the Knight of Pence. It's like a message. But it's almost like someone doesn't like what you do. But if you were the High Priestess, you'd say, like, fuck you. Like, I know if you're anywhere where I'm at, you would be like, I don't give a fuck. Next. It's that simple. Because when you're a strong, independent, spiritual being and you're the High Priestess, it's just the way it is. I'll be the High Priestess any day over the Empress. Because I already have the quality of the Empress. I can't be the High Priestess without reaching the quality of the Empress. So once you reach the High Priestess and you reach where I'm at and where a lot of you are at, you really don't give a fuck. But considering we're going into a new transit, there might be something, you might be apprehensive about something. What's the energy of the High Priestess, please? I'm like hypnotized. So I feel like someone's hypnotized by you, but I don't know if it scares you. Yeah, see, Page of Cups. So this is someone who's got feelings for you, but they're holding back because you scare them. You intimidate them. They feel you. So it is a masculine energy looking at a woman here that's a High Priestess, someone who's extremely spiritual. And the Five of Swords. So I don't know if they feel defeated or they're just chalking it up as a loss or their ego's in the way. I mean, there's a big fucking story behind these two cards.
Figured it out.
Huh?
I figured it out.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's up to the TV.
Awesome. So he really admires her, cares for her, loves her. So she's already secure with who she is, though. That's something he might possibly be battling. He might be worried about how other people feel about the decisions he makes, more of a people pleaser than pleasing himself, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So to me, this is telling me right now, this is somebody, this is a woman here, this is a man that you know, and it's clearly somebody from your past or who you're talking to now. But it's pulling me to this deck to clarify, like if this person had to say something, like what would they say? Right? So that's how I know that message is for somebody. We will be together again. So chances are, bottom of the deck, I feel you leaving me behind. Chances are you guys are not together and this is somebody from your past. Gotta love fucking Mercury and all these fucking planets right now. So this is somebody that is like convinced. It's almost like you see, that's how I knew that was like a very strong energy. So this energy is holding back. Is still choosing to hold back. And it could be because you might be dealing with somebody who's married with the Hierophant right there, or is already in some other type of commitment, or married to the damn Empress, but wants to start something new. Could be a new job, a new project, a new something. I've never liked this card because it's just like somebody who's like, if it's like you're fighting the inevitable. So why go through the pain? Why go through the feelings? Why go through that? Because this isn't acceptance. To me, this card is cocky. So if you know we're going to be back together and you know we have mutual feelings and X, Y, Z because there's a lover here, then why the fuck are you just not making it work now? Get what I'm saying? So I don't know who you're dealing with, but personally, that energy gave me a bad vibe. Because that somebody is like, I know you're meant to be, but, like fucking excuses. So I don't know what that's about. I replay our conversations over and over in my head. It's time for me to heal now. Okay, so maybe this energy is healing. I don't see healing energy here, though, but that would be good. Okay, I replay our conversations over and over. It's time for me to heal now. I bury myself in my work to forget you. So this is somebody who probably thinks about you night and day, whether they're working or not. You know what I'm saying? But you probably have a workaholic on the board here for some of you. And the High Priestess is spiritual. So I don't know if you were somebody's catalyst and now they're going through like a healing process. But I don't know. You probably didn't get anywhere with this person because they wouldn't commit or something like that. They wouldn't flow. It had to have been something because the High Priestess won't settle for less. It's just, it is what it is. Nobody should settle for less, but this energy won't even, it's not a thing. Right? So, but they do get a lot of feelings for you. It's like they love you, but that energy will be together again. It's like, it's like, it's just so arrogant to me, guys. Because it's like, if you know, because the High Priestess can help heal. This is a healer. This is someone spiritual. This is somebody who has your back. This is a ride or die energy, right? So that means you're dealing with somebody who's choosing to do nothing. It's like energy is scared, intimidated by the High Priestess because they're still holding back. So there's a lot of fear with this energy, fear of falling in love, fear of getting hurt. Yeah, you could be dealing with an Aquarius too. Like, I don't know why that came to me, but you could be dealing. Isn't the Fool? Don't people look at that as an Aquarian card too? Aries and Aquarius. Yep, that's where that just came from. So you could be dealing with somebody who's in the energy the archetype right now of the King of Swords. And it's just like an overanalyzer. But the King of Swords usually has a lot to say. It's a good communicator. But I don't think when it comes to the feelings. It's almost like he's manifesting you some way, somehow, but it's like nothing's ever coming into fruition because he's not doing anything. I just feel like there could be a big loss there. Some of you, the loss already hit because the Tower's here. Because if you are the Empress and the High Priestess, you're not paying any attention. Like this energy can't trigger you. You would have wanted more out of something, a commitment, a contract, if it's work, something more secure. Because if they're coming in the Knight of Pence, they're more than capable of it. So you might be dealing with somebody a little arrogant, because at the bottom of the deck, was it the Five of Swords? Like letting their ego get in their way. You know what I mean? And overanalyzing everything and fearing it, you know? I hope if this is a read for somebody, this energy actually is healing. I don't see any healing energy here. That Sun to me is not healing. It's not next to that. That's growth. But this came out together. So this is choosing. Sometimes it's victim or choosing to be lazy, choosing to do nothing, choosing to wallow. Get what I'm saying? When they have something that can grow and sprout. So it's almost like that energy for sure. I don't even want to see that card. It's almost like that energy for sure. That energy for sure. I don't know. You were the best thing in my life. So I don't know what's going on with them, but we're not going to get deep into that. Oh, that energy is more than capable of having a relationship if they're coming in the Knight of Pence. And if they're healing, they wouldn't come in as the Knight of Pence. See what I'm saying? So it's almost like someone's in denial. They just keep lying to themselves. Or they're worried about what other people are going to think because they're dealing with somebody who's extremely spiritual. Or it's like a stripper, something you'd want to keep hush-hush. You know what I'm saying? Because they're worried about judgment. There is a secret here. What's this Hierophant? I mean, that's like, it's sometimes the lesson, it could be, I heard condescending, Two of Cups with the Ace of Swords. So it's almost like the truth. Okay. They could already, no, see, that's mutual. I'm not reading these cards reversed right now, but with the Ace of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, to me, that's like communication. So it's like, there could be a hidden relationship. You guys could have been dating or dealing with somebody that was hiding that they were dating other people, or hiding that they were married, or hiding something from you that has to do with the Two of Cups. Or I don't know if they went back and forth between you and them, you and them. Because that's mutual love. So maybe you wanted something more solid, more committed, and they just won't give it to you. Seven of Wands. It's like, yeah, see, it's like you'd have to defend yourself or defend somebody else. And to me, so you're dealing with somebody who's fucking lazy, guys. Because they need to stand up for what it is they want, or they probably have to stand up for you, but they don't want to face opposition. They don't want to face the challenge. They'd rather just focus on work. I bury myself in work, but that doesn't help. They still think about you throughout the day. But this is like, it's like an addiction for somebody. Like the overwork or the work too much because that's all they know what to do. They don't want to do anything else. They don't want to deal with confrontation. So you are dealing with somebody who is not strong enough to have your back. Unfortunately, I hate to deliver that news to you. Because this is something from your past. Or this could be work for you guys too. If it's work, it's great. Trust me, if this is work, this is great. But if this is linked to your current past or your current situation, this is somebody who's not willing to stand up for you right now. This is having to stand up for you. But right now is not really doing something. They're just focused on work. Could be trying to like ground themselves just because of the energy of the Knight of Pence, but the Knight of Pence is the slowest moving knight in the entire deck of tarot. But it leads to the King of Pence. But this energy is sitting under the Four of Pence, so they're holding back. And it could be because of their own beliefs, because it's sitting next to the Hierophant, which is a priest, a high priestess. It talks about beliefs, but it still boils down to the Two of Cups. Mutual feelings. So it's like they want a relationship with you, they're just not. So I don't know what it is they're telling themselves, because it's almost like they know they're going to end up with you. And that's someone who's like cocky, because it's like, if you're so confident we're going to end up together, then why the fuck are you not fixing the problem now? Why? Because they don't want to have to defend you right now, because they don't even know how to fucking defend themselves right now. So there's weakness there, and I don't know if it's like physical weakness because of health or weakness because of insecurities. It's just whatever it is. This energy does not have your back right now. They could say they have your back, but they don't, because they're not facing the opposition. They don't want conflict. This is somebody who is worried about judgment. When all they really got to do is stand up for you. But if that's somebody in their family, right, this energy is not ready to defend you. So I don't know where that person is, but they got a lot of love for you. See, with the Knight of Cups. So this is mutual love. They're just guarded, their walls up. They probably don't want to get hurt either, but them telling you, they don't want to face opposition. Because when I just read the High Priestess, if you are this person, those aren't your worries. You're already a free bird. You don't give a fuck, and you can't fuck with me if you wanted to energy. You're a fucking beast, right? So they're probably beast mode in different elements or different categories of life, so that's their own insecurities. They're worried about other people's judgments and what they do and the direction they go in. They don't want to face conflict, which is shitty, because this is someone that you love and they love you. Clearly you're not together, or you're not seeing eye to eye. Something's not working out right now. I think there's too many people in the picture at this point. They could be married or this is an ex-wife, an ex-girlfriend, their kid's mother, business partner. I feel like this energy is stopping them. But coming into week 2, you can't stop that energy. So this might be a very challenging week for the masculine this week. I don't think it's going to be challenging for the woman because you're already the high priestess. Hope that makes sense. See, so the Tower, something you could have delivered or they delivered or something that gets delivered. There's something with lies here with the Moon and the Ten of Swords because I just saw the Seven of Swords. And then we also have Lovers, so a decision has to be made. To me, you already made your decision, not him, you. Because if this is you and we'll be together again, you're not with this energy right now. And it'd be nice if it looked like they were trying to get out of something or trying to something, This is tough because this is energy that loves you, that is protective of you, but is doing nothing about it. So whoever, that story's for, it's a tough go. Tell me about this Empress. Two of Pence. So juggling. The Knight of Cups. To me, it's like another energy of protection. So are they protecting you or are they protecting somebody else? But that's a card of juggling. But I'm picking up on protection. Like that's what my intuition tells me. I'll tell you what the book tells. Every day brings something new that you're going to have to deal with. It's like a never-ending cycle of lessons, demands, or chores. Just know you're not alone with this burden. Each of us deal with our own things, skilled with our own ways, meaning we only ever carry small pieces that are larger or overworked. None of us get overwhelmed or burnt out. So it's like something to deal with. See, so it's like he has to deal with the Empress. And there's lessons. So this energy's lesson is love because the Hierophant is sitting underneath. Like love. That's a lesson right now. So if you work too much, money might starting to get taken from you. Or work will slow down or something if it hasn't already started. Because your lesson is love. Reciprocity, equality, synergy. Partnerships, compromising. But it's being blocked, and it could he could be allowing this Empress to block it. And it's like he needs to learn a lesson, she needs to learn a lesson too. So I don't think you guys are the Empress. She could be trying to purposely block you, which is shitty. Or it is you and it's your lesson to figure out that someone's juggling you. No, because the other lesson is it's love. It's love. That's definitely the lesson, to follow your heart, your soul. Week 1, someone needs to follow their soul and their heart, and they're too worried about the outcome with the Empress or an ex-wife or an ex-girlfriend or a wife. It's something like that, unfortunately. What is this 4 of Cups? But it's like the decision needs to be made, the Knight of Cups. So 4 of Cups, it didn't feel right coming out for some reason. But so to me, that's a missed opportunity. Like you don't want it, you're bored. So it could be the Empress that doesn't want it. can't be bothered. 6 of Wands with the 6 of Swords. So to me, it's almost like fear of rejection sitting next to the moon. This energy is extremely fearful of getting hurt again and fearful of standing up for you too. Fearful of planting new seeds. Or again, that could be a card of ego. Because it's like time to learn the lesson. So some of you are dealing with somebody who's not learning their lesson. I don't know if they're repeating patterns. I don't quite see that yet. But because something's still hidden. Because that moon's there. That it's like the moon's here and the High Priestess is like a double whammy for me. The only card that ever stumped me has been the moon. And I'm ruled by the moon. So this for real is a fucking double whammy for me. I think this is somebody who failed. Failed to recognize who you were, or failed because of fear. They failed to see something. This energy didn't learn. They're not learning. They're still overanalyzing. They're still letting fear get in the way. They're still burying themselves in work. Their ego is still in the way. Their fear of rejection. So this energy is not learning. It's more comfortable to stay in old patterns, which makes sense. You got the moon, the 10 of swords, the 10 of pens. This is things that are over, but you're still trying to push through, but it's not a good life. It's not a happy life. I'll tell you that. That's exhausting, and it's dark energy. It's draining. You holding back your feelings. And I saw that happening here too. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna last much longer. They're not gonna be able to. They're surrounded by major arcana. It's like the energy, it's something's being forced this week. They're either gonna be forced to talk. They're gonna be universally forced or universally driven to just do something. All of a sudden, they could stand up for you when they never have before. Some of you might not even want this person back. It just depends on who this reading is for. But this masculine's energy, their lesson is love. So they're clearly putting other things before love. They're clearly putting other things before you. And work is definitely number one on their list. They'll probably started a new project, a new job, or reconstructing something. You know what I'm saying? To stay busy so they can hold back. But it won't last. There's a universal force here because the overall energy is the Tower with the Lovers that's having to make a choice. So I think they're juggling the High Priestess and the Empress, that they could already be separated, or it's just the kid's mother. But they missed an opportunity with the High Priestess because of their own ego. Because you're dealing with somebody who keeps repeating patterns. But again, there is a universal force this week. Tell me about the moon. Could be their own reflection. 4 of Wands. There's something hidden when it comes to security or what they want or an engagement or, Yeah, see, I knew it was a lie. It could be self-sabotage, but there's something with a relationship or a house, a family situation. It's the Four of Wands. It talks about stability. So they're hiding, they're lying about, someone's lying about their own stability. Or someone's lying about what's going on in the house, someone's house, because that's a house. And then you got the King of Swords kind of watching, needing the strength. So somebody's lying about what's going down with property or moving or a house. And here we go again with the Seven of Swords. It looks like the masculine. Because see, it's like in a hole there, in a hole there. Pouncing to get in a hole there. So the masculine's hiding something. I feel like they're hiding something from someone and lying to someone else. And I don't know if that's beneficial or not. It's like hiding something from the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Swords or the Empress, like hiding something from someone, but again, lying to someone else. It's almost like Ten of Swords is like being stabbed in the back. That's like the pattern over and over. It's like, how many times are you going to allow yourself to get stabbed in the back by the same fucking energy? But holding on for family reasons or holding on for financial reasons. So week 1 is going to be a shit show for somebody. Because he is surrounded by major arcana. What's this Ten of Swords? Someone's about to be betrayed, or Nine of Swords. Yeah, see, like stressed out about it. I feel like these two birds are talking. This reminds me of the same exact vibe I got, I want to say, in the North Node reading. And look at another bird. I want to say these are two guides. Look at all the armor. So I don't know what's happening here. Look at birds and birds. These are two guides. So that, like I said, there's a universal force. It's like they can't stay where they want to stay. Even if they don't end up with you, they're still not going to be, it's not going to be a good situation with the Empress either. Like they can't stay where they're at. So you guys as guides know each other, or you guys have a guide that's in common, or your ancestors were friends and they're up to something. Because this is being brought together, and that's a given because the Lovers is here. It's usually an arranged situation. So now your guides are in it again. And I want to say that was the North Node read, correct? And I want to say it was in the same exact placement. We had 4 rows, and I think it was just over one more row. I think they were placed here. Because we had the Queen, and then we had hers, and then, no, same exact placement. And that read, now I'm interested. That read goes until February 14th. right? So let me jump on my YouTube. That's pretty cool. I almost want to say that was definitely the North Node read. And I'm not going to get deep into it, but if you guys say you're new or you're just checking this out, I have a North Node read where your two guides were there too. It was what, like 4 weeks ago? We got to be getting close. North Node in Taurus. Yep, that's exactly where it was. Look at. And it was in this, and it was, yeah. Oh shit, what did I do? Saved the photos, I guess. I don't know what the fuck I did. All right, let me get out of this. So it's the North Node. So now we're in the same exact position on the same exact days with your guides battling once again. How crazy is that? And that was judgment and that was death. And that's the death of a car. That's a death right there too. It's an ending. Regardless of that, it's in the same exact position. But it was in week, if this goes to the 14th, this goes to the 14th of February, right? Is that what it was? I think so. Let me find out. Because it might be the same exact week. January 16th to February 12th. And this goes until the 6th to the 12th. And that row, the 6th to the 12th. And that was, what was this one again? Which I just want to find out what week that was in. If I went the 16th to February 12th, so that would be that row. So it would be, if that is the 16th, that would be the last week of January. So this was in the last couple days. So they're still here. Remember I said a final judgment call? You guys are going to want to watch this if you haven't watched this yet. Or go and watch it again. Because I don't remember the exact meaning. But remember I said to you that it's like you can't have it back or something if you didn't make the decision. Because it is too much back and forth. And I think she was the high priestess or the Queen of Wands too. I can't even remember. But the Hierophant was going to make the final call, the final judgment or something, remember? So this is, I knew it. I knew I felt universal energy like that force. It's them two. It's you guys as guides or it's your ancestors. Like they can't take it anymore. Something's hidden. The truth needs to come out. There's secrets everywhere. There's lies. People tell one lie, it leads to another, and then they don't know how to get themselves out of it. You might want to go, and I'm telling you right now, if you're new to the channel, you're just popping on, you're going to want to go check out the North Node. Because we have the same exact energy, and it lingered into this week, which makes sense because on the following week was like judgment. And this week, I just said this actually looks really good. Week 2 looks really good. This is the week I said I wasn't going to like kind of finish off, remember? Which makes sense because it's not in your hands anymore. So, very interesting. This is because now we're in the South Node. Now it's the lessons from the North Node. So go watch North Node because you're not learning your lesson. So now there's going to be a universal force. Whether you end up with her, you're definitely not ending up with her if she's the karmic. That's going to be over no matter what. It's a karmic situation. There might be a loss of a high priestess because someone's ego is in the way, or they don't want to stand up for you. Or maybe they talk shit about you at one point. Maybe they talk shit about what they do, and now they're in love, and it's like choking on their own fucking spit, choking on their own fucking tongue. They're dealing with karma this week. Because I'm telling you, once again, these two are like, what the fuck? They're at odds. So I don't know if it's their guides, their aunts, if they have a common ancestor. I don't know if you guys were family in a past life, and this is a family member. It's like out of your hands. It's in you guys' hands, but somebody's not making a move. Somebody's not learning, and the other one, we don't even know what she's doing. And that was kind of the same vibe, just vibing high as the Queen of Wands. She was the Queen of Wands here, and she was the Queen of Wands at the bottom of this deck too. So she's just in Sag energy, living life and flourishing. Because this one won't wrap something up. So crazy. So it's like he's hiding something from with one of these women and lying to the other. But someone else's guide is probably not okay with it because there's nothing solid. There's no stability. It's being hidden. You see what I'm saying? You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces for a woman, strong, because here's the Queen of Cups or an air sign because or it's your placement or where your moon is because there's another moon. There's another moon. There's another moon right there. She rules the moon. He rules the moon. Oh, we have a court couple here, but somebody in between. Wasn't that in another reading too? It could have been in the same reading. Mingya. I don't know. Those are for sure your guides. If the decision's being made by the 14th, right? We go from the 6th, here's the 14th, and there's a brand new start. Because that other read went to the 14th, and I was like, it was something within the week before the 14th where the decision was being made, or the decision was being made in that last week of the North Node. It's so crazy. And that's the 14th, the Sun, the Ace of Pents, and the Fool. So either she's out or he's out or the two of you are together. I don't know. We didn't get there yet, but it's like everything that I talked about in the North Node is now in the South Node, which makes sense because what you've learned and what you dealt with and what you went through with the North, and you're still in it, right? But now you're bringing in the South, which is your karma, your past life, things that need to be healed, things that need to be taken care of, but yet you're still repeating patterns. And whether you're with someone or not, you're still repeating patterns because you're not moving forward, you're not growing, you're not evolving. This energy is like refusing to evolve, refusing change. And they caught feelings, and it looks like they are in love, but yet is stopping something because of the Empress. And she's not learning a lesson either. So it's like frickin' frack. No wonder why the other woman only comes in as the Sag and the High Priestess. Because it's like you're just minding your business, doing your thing, living life. Why the other energy is just overwhelmed and dragged down and choosing to wallow. You came in to teach this person that love is important, or to follow your soul is important, because that was a lesson. And the High Priestess is more than capable of doing it. But now you have these two guides that are fucking pissed. Once again, see? It's like, yep, we might just end something here. Like, I've had enough of this shit. Like this one's really getting pissed now. Oh, and it's upside down. Oh, I read it upside down. So now this one's really getting pissed. And that was when she was protecting her on this side. So she's more geared up. So I don't know if this soul, I mean, these are guides, so I hate, but this guide looks way more powerful and be the one standing next to her. He's all like geared up or older. I wouldn't say wiser because all guides are wise, right? But is just, I guess, furious at this point or something. Because it's like, no, it's 10 of swords. I'm not letting her get stabbed in the back again. I'm not letting her do this. I'm not letting her put herself in this situation. I'm not letting her get raveled up into this shit because there's still lies and there's still shit that's fucking hidden. Your guides got your backs, guys. The feminine's back, big time. Look at how adorable. Ace of Swords. So the truth is going to come out when it comes to the 10 of Pence of a family situation or money. Whatever's been hidden is coming out. Got the Page of Swords. So there's some type of message coming. Look at the Roadrunner. Could send somebody in a new direction. But see, this is also energy of like, this is like someone who's being lazy too. This could be you're that lazy. You could be sitting back and then the next thing you know, you get a message. And it's gonna have to do with money or family. I feel like that's linked to karma right there. It's so fucked up how I'm reading this card because the Ace of Swords is communication. It's free will. It's something, right? But he's just lazy or carefree. To me, it's lazy because the energy we're talking about right now. Eating bamboo instead of actually communicating. But it has to do with money or family. But there's a message coming because the Page of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So this 10 of Pence could actually be representing the feminine right now for some reason too. Because that it's like being blocked. Like you're not getting to her. But I feel like it's linked to him because it's sitting under the King of Cups. I think this is past life. I think it's karma between like 3 people or 4 people. And there's kids here too. It's like, here we go again. It's like everybody knows everybody. And it's almost like it went down the same way in a past life and you didn't learn then. So it's like, yep, let's do it again. But I'm telling you, this lifetime, it's going to be fucking taken because there's just higher energy here, regardless of lessons and rewards. I'm telling you, I think this would be the last time you have to do this with this person if you guys don't figure it out. I honestly feel like this is the last lifetime because you probably learned your lesson in this lifetime not to deal with energy like that, to be quite honest with you. Because you're now the High Priestess, so it's no longer your lesson. I hope that makes sense. So you don't have to worry about this going down in another lifetime. This energy will find themselves in a lot more karma next time they're reincarnated because it's like it's like knowing better because this energy knows. And when the universe knows that you know what's best for you, but you're not going after and doing it because of what other people are going to think or judgment, because you, at the end of the day, if you're not doing what's best for you, but you know what's best for you and you're not doing it, nope. Yeah, it's like full in effect when you get reincarnated again. It's going to be even worse your next lifetime. This will be the last lifetime. I mean, it seems like a beautiful connection. You got the 2 of Cups, the Lovers, whatever it is. And if this is somebody you don't know yet, your guides are still contemplating whether or not you should step into this. Because of how something possibly went down the last lifetime. So this person might not even have come into your life yet. That just threw me. But your guides are like, somehow they know each other because it was destined, but they're trying to separate it. But maybe they can't. Mingya. This just got deep. It's almost like, no, she's already been stabbed in the back. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, it's almost like even blocked communication. I don't know, man. It's like saying, nope, that one's lazy. This one knows better. This one knows better this one's fully aware. And I'm going to remind you again, when you're fully aware and the universe knows you're fully aware and you're still not doing what's best for you at the end of the day and you're avoiding judgment, you're fucked. It's just that simple. They might start taking money away from you. There's going to be a big family blowout. There's going to be a big family something this week because you let it stem to this. And she fell in love, and she was a catalyst. So this was destined. You were supposed to be together. But when two people can't compromise or work together, the high priestess sure as fuck will step out of anything. So I will tell you, which should make you feel better, you won't have to repeat this cycle with this person in your next lifetime. And I feel like you've been doing this for a long time now. Because I almost feel like your guides are like they're kibitzing, like it's out of your hands. Like you've had enough or something, if that makes sense. Like the love's already there, it's already grown, right? So now this energy in week 2 has a choice to come in and make something grow, and it will grow and it will evolve, and it probably will be you guys probably will spend the rest of your lives together. It's a beautiful spiritual connection. So they could not be spiritual, they could be starting a spiritual journey, or but see, this energy is refusing change. It's like, maybe I'm willing to do it, but still not doing it because they have to face competition. They don't want to face confrontation. If they're holding on to something for money, it will be taken. Like work will slow down or something will be taken because they're not learning. I almost said catastrophic. It's going to be a big week for the masculine energy. It's the blowout with the family or something. Or it's a blowout over money. Someone's being irresponsible with money. I don't know if someone's going to lose a job or quit a job. Like there's something with money too. This energy's lesson was love, and they're still focused on work. See what I'm saying? You're dealing with somebody who's not learning. And they're clearly not a bad person, because if they were a bad person, your guides wouldn't be going through this much work. It's probably more effort for your guides at this point, and I'm telling you, it's fucking exhausting. It's the same vibe I got from the North Node reading, and it's the same position, the same days. There's going to be communication with the family or with something with money or the family. I don't see it. What's this Ace of Swords? What's this communication about? Like it's like the truth needs to come out, but Nine of Wands, it's like being fearful. It's like this energy has to stand up for themselves. Yeah, see, it has to do with their future. It's like someone needs to speak the truth about what their intentions are with somebody else, with multiple people. The family might not like that she's spiritual. You could be dealing with somebody who has a completely different belief. But that's this person's lesson. It's this energy's lesson, this person, this massive group that are going through this right now. That their lesson is love. And they chose money. Two most powerful things in this universe, love and money. You're dealing with somebody who chooses money over love because of past pain and fear and judgment, unfortunately. They're not learning. They would rather wallow. I hate to say it. It's like they won't budge. It's like their own ego's in their way. I don't want to get stuck on it because I'm getting nauseous. It's just mind blowing that it's like wasting your life. I do. I feel like it's a waste of life in a way. It's sad. It really, truly is. All right. Well, week 2. Yeah. See, like with the sun, it's something that could have grew, but you got the 5 of Pence, right? That came out with it. What's this 4 of Pence? We don't even need to know what the 4 of Pence is in all reality because it's that masculine holding back. It's either for financial reasons or insecurities, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. It's the 4 of Pence. They're holding back, or they're not making a move because of money. And if it's because of money, the universe will take it. They'll find a way. Or they're dealing with somebody who wants money too. It's like they're fighting over money. There's something happening with money, but it's not a good scenario. Because this 9 of Wands is like, don't give up, but you're being lazy at the same time. And it's on top of the 10 of Pence, which is an ending. It's a 10. So you're dealing with somebody who would rather give up than to go after something because of fear, whatever it is, guys. So I don't need to clarify the 4 of Pence. The 4 of Pence is the 4 of Pence. They're holding themselves back. You're not holding yourself back. The High Priestess doesn't need to hold back. They just get to the point where they don't even care anymore. They're not going to play games. They don't let fear get in the way. I mean, we all have our things regardless of being a High Priestess, but that's not her energy. So I feel like week 3, you guys might stop manifesting, or you're gonna manifest together, or you're manifesting on your own or something because the Magician's there. And this week looks real good because it's the sun, but somebody feels left out. So somebody could be watching somebody in the spotlight, or start a new project, or just like a free bird, wild horse, something. You know what I'm saying? Smart, intelligent, kind, compassionate. And this energy of the beaver is just kind of like watching. But he's looking right up at the Empress, the sun. So you could be dealing with a Leo or a Taurus that's still interfering. It's like he's blocked, but it's like he's allowing it. It's the craziest vibe. Spirit's going to get him. Whoever this group of collective is, Spirit's going to get them big time. They're going to be facing some major challenges this week, emotionally, financially, work life, family life, something huge. Because these two are like, I've had enough of this shit. Come midweek, Thursday, Friday, it's like, the word I keep getting is a catastrophe. And I never get catastrophe from the Tower. But I'm getting catastrophe from the moon or catastrophic. Did I say that before? Which is the same thing. I don't know if there's going to be like an earthquake. I know I'm jumping, but something catastrophic usually relates to like the world, right? But in this case, these are two guides. But there might be something on the news this week with an earthquake or I wouldn't even see earthquake. If anything, I would think like a bombing or a fire. Could be a forest fire. If something goes down this week, that would be catastrophic, linked to the world. Okay, so I don't feel the need. We all know what that's about. He's looking right up at the Leo, though, right? So the Empress could feel left out watching somebody else shine. There's a new opportunity here. This energy of the sun, this is like, we already know something can grow and flourish. These two cards side by side, you can't go wrong. And then that's either a risk or, regardless, taking a leap of faith. It still looks good. Or this is a Leo feeling left out with the Five of Pents, or them not wanting to leave a Leo out because this Leo is ruled, the sun is ruled by Leo, the element Leo. What's this sun? I didn't want to clarify it, but I almost feel like I have to. Queen of Pents, which would be an Empress type energy if this is somebody that they're married to. Or this could be, you guys could still be the Empress too. I love this because it's like a pig in shit. So they could just be missing this energy. Someone could be in the spotlight. That's another card of spotlight, or just like shining, or you guys work together or something. This could be them watching what they had and it's gone. I don't really know how to explain that vibe, but this is all about someone's like future, like ships being in. Like this fucking card keeps ending up at the bottom of the deck. You guys might be dealing with a fucking peckerhead. I don't know. It's so funny because these exact cards will not move. Every time I see what's behind the Three of Wands, it's the Six of Cups and Justice, and I've been shuffling this for over an hour now. And these three are sticking together like fucking glue. I think someone's in the spotlight. No, but see, this could be like lonely, but this is laziness too. So you wouldn't be lazy if you're in the spotlight, because like they're all like sleeping, left out in the cold. So this is somebody who feels left out in the cold. Like you ghosted them or you abandoned them. But if you ask me, if that's you, it's like you didn't abandon them. You're doing what's best for you. You're not going to hold on to that energy. It's just Ace of Pens. You could be starting something new at work. Could be something going on here. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. This week 2 is going to be awesome for the feminine energy. There really is truly something about week 2. Something's about to go in your direction with the Two of Wands, and you're going to need to make a decision. It's just like the last reading, on Valentine's Day, you're going to have to make a decision. I don't know what that's about. It's just the start of the following week, you know? And if I said this is work or something, remember I said in the very beginning of the read, I would take it. Whether you feel like it's a risk or you're taking a leap of faith, I would take it. I really would. You're getting the same exact message here. So whatever's coming in week 2, some type of offer, some type of something. And that's looks like a big ace of coin again too, right? Looks like 2 big giant aces of coins. But it's the wheel. Something's going to go into your favor. Or it's just the X marks the spot in your chart. It's destiny. It's destined. So whether you end up with him or not, if that's the end of that and that's where we're ending this, this carefree energy with this fun energy and happy-go-lucky, that energy, right? Something still is going to week 2 for the feminine looks really, really great. I don't know if it involves him or not. Guess time will tell if whoever this story is for, because it's like out of their hands. Like I think you're dealing with somebody who doesn't even believe what you do or what you believe in, to be honest with you. Because one of the definitions here was it's like you have an energy around you that's trying to get you to convince you to stop doing what you're doing so you look better to the public or you look better to their family members. Why? Because they're worried about judgment. This is a huge lesson for them. You love who you love. And that's that. You don't love with fucking conditions. You don't try to get somebody to do something else because it makes you look better. This person has a lot to fucking learn. A lot of fears to overcome. A lot of opposition to face. And I'm telling you, it's all going to come in. If they don't do it themselves, shit is going to fucking hit the fan. And they won't get that second chance. We'll be together again? Nope. They won't get that second chance or 10th chance. Or how many fucking lifetimes. It's a no. This one already learned their lesson in this lifetime. If this one doesn't jump on the same fucking page of that carefree and do what you want to do, and at the end of the day, who gives a fuck if we have each other? We'll make it work. What if there's children involved, if there's friends, I'd say more children or family, you do what you can do, right? You make it work. You amend things, whatever. But this is energy stopping because of either how they were hurt in the past or what other people are going to think or feel, or because they'll get judged because they're with you, but you already judged them. So now it's like getting yourself out of lies that were already told. It's a shit show. It's going to be a shit week for this energy because they're not learning. So shit's going to just get thrown in their face over and over and over. I feel like this energy is more the feminine, believe it or not. And this doesn't look awful. I can just feel the story, know the story. Get what I'm saying? It's like regardless if they end up together, this energy is going in someone's favor. If they're with this energy, then it's going in both of your favors. Because it was destined anyway. Get what I'm saying? Like destiny's still taking. So if destiny's still going to happen. Get what I'm saying, guys? Destiny, karma, fated events. It's happening no matter what. It's just a matter of whether or not he joins. Because it seems to be all about the masculine's lesson. She knows how to live life. Get what I'm saying? She's still following destiny. He's not stopping her from following destiny. So he's either along for the ride or he's fucking not. This and for the feminine or for him, maybe he's seeing the future. Maybe this is him seeing how something can go. But I don't think so. I mean, it can be because we have the cluster here, right? But then as it gets darker and darker, it's because this energy is not doing what they're supposed to do. And they're still keeping a secret. Or they lied so many times about something. It's like, God forbid the truth came out, they'd look like a complete fucking idiot. But at the end of the day, they still get what they want because there's something destined. But they don't have enough faith. They don't believe in themselves. So it's still got to be a good person, even though all this stuff's holding them back. They're still coming in as the Knight of Pence, somebody reliable, secure. They just make a lot of excuses for themselves. And they've told a lot of lies. And it's going to catch up to them this week. That's why I feel like if they're along for the ride, great. If not, don't worry about it. Tell me about the Fool. Because now the Fool is a spiritual journey too. So you're about to start something new because you've learned lessons, right? So you're stepping in. You've already stepped into the South Node, but you're stepping nice now. I think I'm pinpointed on the 14th because we ended the North Node on the 14th and we just started the South Node. So now this is all that new energy. I should have went out another week, but I can do that another day. Last time I was on YouTube until almost midnight with you guys. I didn't fall asleep till 3 in the morning because it takes me a little while to decompress when I get off of YouTube. So, and I've been on sea for almost 2 hours. So I'm not going out another week right now. What's the Fool? So to me, this is something destined. It's sitting right next to destiny. So destiny is hitting somebody. And if this energy doesn't come for the ride, karma's going to whack that one in the ass too. Because they're going to feel it with the 5 of Pence. See what I'm saying? Not everybody will make it to this week with this energy. Because the 5 of Pence is right there. Because the High Priestess wouldn't be the Sun and Wallow. Get what I'm saying? So, and you're choosing a direction, and it's like choosing spirituality over anything else. Going after what your own soul wants, wearing your heart on your sleeve, being smart about it. And this King of Cups right here might be somebody brand new that you're about to run into because you learned your lesson. Or this person's going to come along for the ride and they're about to show up in week 2. This person was a fool that they missed an opportunity. They made a foolish mistake. They made a foolish judgment call. They probably went back to the past or made something work with the feminine, with the Empress over here, but still kept you on the side. Because this energy made a foolish mistake. They made a foolish mistake going back to the past. They missed up an opportunity with you, so you had to have stepped in and said, let's make this work or something like that. They had the opportunity to make something right, and they didn't. They let their ego get in the way. There was still something hidden, and there was lies. So they were hiding something from you, and they were lying to the other one. Now they're about to get caught the fuck up. Kind of like when karma hits like that. I hate to say it, but there's some times where I like when karma hits people like that because this is arrogant energy. Regardless if they have a heart or soul, it doesn't matter. They're still doing the wrong thing. And this energy knows better. So if you know better and you're still doing the wrong fucking thing, I hope karma kicks you in your ass. And that's just my personal opinion. This energy was a fool to miss that opportunity. It would have been the winning ticket. When I win a chicken dinner with the 6 of Wands, that's victory. It's triumph. But right here, it's ego. They made a foolish mistake. They tried to make something work with the Empress and juggled you at the same time. And she could have been juggling somebody else, and he didn't even know it. Or that already came out, and that's why he's trying to heal. But I don't see him healing. Get what I'm saying? It still stumps me that it says it's time for me to heal. It's like he's had time to heal. He chose to not accept it. He chose to ignore the situation. So he's going to have a very karmic week. He made a very foolish mistake when he had probably 4 opportunities to make it work. That's why these guides are fucking fed up. This was not like a fling that lasted like a month. There's no way. The guides are involved. Cycle after cycle. Nine of Pence with the Fool. That's usually someone dolo. I love it. It's a turtle. This is somebody that's very secure, independent, has what they needs, going right towards a lavish life. But it's like slow and steady wins the race. Page of Swords, so it's another message. Usually slow and steady wins the race is not a thing with the Nine of Pence because it's already being extremely secure. So that one's throwing me off a little bit too, because that's definitely not the normal interpretation. The Tortoise. I got one of those. You already have all that you need right where you are. So take it easy, slow down, and allow yourself to just stop and smell the roses. It's okay to relax for a minute because where you are is safe and you are protected. Here in the garden of all the needs and wants, anything is yours. So just relax and take a deep breath and count your blessings. You have something very fortunate coming towards you guys. It's time for you to relax. I don't know if you've been stressed out. I don't know where the High Priestess stands because all we know is that this is you guys. We know week 2 is going to be extremely good for you. But you need a break. Whatever you've been through, and it's been quite a few cycles, it is time for you to take a break. Some of you might win money. It's the Ace of Pence. You could win the lottery. You could win a car. You get the sun. You could win a TV. You could win something. Because it's going to leave you secure. Or you're going to feel secure. Some of you, I mean, it could be like, thank you, winning on a scratch ticket. It could be, there's some type of win there. With the Ace of Pence and the Nine of Pence, everything you need is coming to you. But see, the High Priestess wouldn't care about money. So, but this is money. It's like a spiritual gift. So I don't know what that's representing for you guys. It's coming right towards you. This is telling me like it's coming towards you. You might love it or you're cautious, but you got to be analytical too. You got to be smart. You got to be witty. It's intelligent energy, right? So it's like making this decision. You got to use your intuition, but you got to be smart about it too. So you might hesitate. And I just say intuition because you're intuitive, and that's water too, and that's the Queen of Cups, intuitive. So something's coming to you. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong. It's destined for you. I don't know if it's a job. Some of you might be moving. Maybe you're moving or relocating, and you don't know about it yet because the moon is there. And maybe you're like, do I do it? Do I not do it? But it's fated. It was destined. It's more destined than fated. It has to do with your security. And I wouldn't even say necessarily finances, because this is somebody who's secure in who they are emotionally, physically, financially, like content. You know what I'm saying? So, and this doesn't need to mean money. It could, but it doesn't need to. It's more about security, building a solid ground, like you're building on something solid. You can't go wrong with a free will card being the Ace of Pence because you're building right. You have the needs. You have everything you need. You need the sun in order for the seeds to grow. Get what I'm saying? Like whatever you touch is going to be flourished. I did a reading a couple months back when the high priestess came in. It was like 2 cards. And I said, it's not going to be soon, but it's coming in and you're going to start realizing it. For some of you, this is it. I did that reading a couple months ago. Because I don't know if you remember, but I'm like, it's about fucking time. And it was the high priestess. There was a rainbow in the card. I can't remember which read that was because it was months ago. So it's something you already started without realizing it. Now it's going to be tangible. Now it's starting. Lessons learned. Get what I'm saying? But the high priestess here, this energy, this feminine, really, 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 really needs to like relax. I don't know if you need the sun. You could win a vacation. You could be going on a vacation. Because nothing usually ever gets interpreted like that with the 9 of Pence. But you can live life without worrying, right? But this is really like, it's okay to relax. Like you need to slow down and smell the roses. Slow down and smell the roses. Get what I'm saying? Smell the grapes. That's a big message for the feminine. And I'm taking that message as like, seriously, like slow down and smell the roses. Like you're going too quick or you're doing too much, whether you realize it or not. Your body, to me, your body can't handle it or something. And if it does have to do with your health, it's going to get better. Because if it has to do with your health and you're not so great now, because the 5 of Pentacles is not so great health card, but it's with the sun. So it would turn out okay. Maybe you start medicine. I don't know. But you need a fucking break. You might just need a break from this energy. Because I'm telling you, your guides, if this person doesn't do the right thing, it's going to get shut down. I'm telling you, it's going to. If they don't step in and do the right thing, because they know what the right thing is. They're surrounded by good cards. So this energy knows better. So if they don't step in and do the right thing, whoever that person is to you, whether you know them now or you don't, you're starting your journey with or without them. And you had to have been through a lot because this is telling me to tell you guys, you need to physically slow down. Could be your health. Like me, I feel like I got laid out with my back because I wouldn't slow down. That is a big message. Here's the garden where no one needs or wants anything from you. So just relax, take a deep breath, and count your blessings. This is some type of win. If you feel like you got a missed opportunity, you didn't. That energy wouldn't be a loss. Because you don't want somebody around you that's not learning. This energy, if they're choosing not to evolve, you don't want that energy around you anyway. That's another card of a win. I'm telling you, there's a win here. I don't know if it's financially, emotionally, if it's a move, if it's a job. It's crazy. It's destined. All I can say right now is you really got to use your intuition and be smart. It's a masculine coming towards you, or you're going to bump into a masculine. I wouldn't entertain this energy this week. If you're still talking to this energy, I hate giving you advice like that, but if in week 2 it is such a beautiful week, but you're going and going and going because you have to, because of the fucking world today, then you're going to be blessed with something. And it's a win. And I hate to say a person getting somebody is a win. So it makes me think like a lottery ticket, or I don't know, that could speak of inheritance. Maybe you're hearing from a lawyer. And I'm telling you, there's something here that there's some type of win that has to do with money. Could be a job offer. It could be money comes in, or you win enough money or something. in week 2 where you can take a break. Others of you could have won a vacation. You're planning your own vacation, but it's like a win. Get what I'm saying? That you're going to be blessed, guys. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's beautiful. It's crazy beautiful. I'm just like, I'm getting a big message for you to slow down. So I don't know if that's you needing to meditate or if it has to do with health. I'm telling you, it's such a big message. When it comes to business or career, when it comes to business, it is very easy for you to get up and start making money, but money itself comes and goes. What stays is wealth. Wealth and money are not the same thing, and they require two totally mindsets. Which mindset are you using today to build your business? Damn. So if you get gifted or you get a donation, I don't know how this is going to come into you guys, all right? But there is a big difference between wealth and money. So it's like, are you just working to work to get by? Or find another way to actually create your wealth, which usually takes creativity, creation. So you might be gifted money, or you might win money, or something unexpectedly for you to do that. And it's destined for you to do that. Whoever that message is for, it's clear as fucking day. That's how something's about to go down. If it's regarding money. All right, family and relationship. The tortoise moves slowly. It's not in a hurry. Instead, it takes its time and enjoys the scenery. Can you say the same and relax? Can you say the same with your relationship? Are you taking time to enjoy where you are right now with your partner? Or are you too worried about what comes next? This card lets you know that everything you need for this relationship to grow is already there. You just need to be present and aware of it in the moment. So if you do end up going down the road with this person, it's saying to enjoy time together, slow down. I don't see a rush here anyway. You're dealing with somebody who's fucking pokey as shit anyway. So it could be their mind that's scrambled, worried about outcomes, worried about how the people feel. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's sitting right next to this too. This is something he can only hold back for so much longer. He's either going to step into the light or he's going to remain in the fucking dark because something already grew. There's already love. Get what I'm saying? So, like, you could be enjoying your life right now, but you're dealing with somebody that's saying, I know we'll be together again. See, it's cocky. All they got to do is fix things, speak the truth, and do what's best for their soul and learn this damn lesson. And the thing is they know the lesson. So if they don't do it, hoo-wee, it's going to be such a karmic week for that energy. You have everything you need right now. This could be a win. The two of you coming together could be a blessing. And it's time for you to sit back and fucking relax. Don't worry about what happens next. If you come back together and you decide to get together or whatever it is, just enjoy each other. Just enjoy that. Enjoy the effing moment. That's like the Three of Wands. Be in the fucking present moment. Stop worrying about the future. Stop dwelling on the fucking past. Follow your soul. This is your lesson. To follow your soul. To listen to your heart. Not your brain. Your heart. And the woman has to follow her intuition. Because her gut will give her the right answer. When this comes to health or well-being, how would you like to have the life expectancy and health of a tortoise? Wouldn't that be great? 100 and something years. If so, you need to be more like the tortoise. Slow down, take your time in all things, including eating and learning to enjoy the current space that you occupy. Health is not a race to the finish. It is ongoing form of dedication and devotion to your physical vessel, and this takes time. So you could be starting a new health regimen that will hands down benefit you. And a lot of people will. A lot of people might be experiencing health things or being overweight or things like that. And a lot like with me right now with like physical therapy, get what I'm saying? Like it's because we're going into these transitions. It was supposed to go down that way. Certain things that have always been ignored and you know better. See what I'm saying? Like Spirit's laying me out. For a year now, I've been telling you guys, I want to do this. I want to do that. I got all the plant stuff. I got all the vitamins. You think I fucking took any of them? Nope. And now fucking look at me. It's like a smack in my face. Okay? Big fucking message there. I can fucking relate to that like you wouldn't believe. Like for me, that message would be health. Like that would be a win for me to come out like on top because this is like, I don't even know how to process what's happening to me. Get what I'm saying? Like that would be a blessing for me. So if that's what you guys would work, then go back to the work section. If it has to do with you and this person, enjoy the present fucking moment. Because there's a final decision being made. And if he doesn't make it, to me, you already made a decision. If he doesn't make it, Spirit's not letting him through. So you won't have to worry about that energy anymore, especially if you don't want it around. Those who want it around, you just have to wait and see. Give it a little time. If this energy doesn't come back in February, this energy will never come back to you, trust me. They won't have the right. Believe that. But don't you dare hold on to that energy. This energy, it's a South Node, it will move. You will be faced with this stuff. The stuff that you do not want to face, but yet you know better, especially when we started the North. Now we're going into the South. Can't fool the universe. They're literally laying me the fuck out. So tell me about this Queen of Cups. Even if your health goes down the shitter, it was destined to go down the shitter. Why? Because you wouldn't fucking slow down. You wouldn't do the right thing. You weren't worried about your vessel. I mean, I can go in so many different directions with all of this. If you're all about money, and if I go in this direction, then I got to worry about this. So I got to give away money. Bam, it's going to be taken. I mean, I really can go in so many different directions with this read. And this is only 2 fucking weeks. I can also read this too. Forget the guides are here. You have the Queen of Swords with the Ten of Swords. This is somebody that's like pissed off, does not want you in this direction. But you want to actually have a relationship with the Queen of Cups, but it's hidden right now because you have to face this other woman. You will, and then you have the 2 guides. A decision will be made. It's a fucking given. You're either going to lose the opportunity or you're going to win an opportunity. You're going to win another fucking chance with somebody if you're lucky enough for that energy to give you another fucking chance. It's a big deal. You're dealing with the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. It is Empress type energy. And more. It's like the full package. Queen of Cups. Yeah, see with the Tower and the Lovers, like a decision needs to be made. Decision will be made, whether she makes it or whether he makes it. And if he makes the wrong decision because she made a decision and she chose not to go after it, and he makes the wrong decision because he already was a fool and chose wrong once before. He chose to make it work with somebody where it was given to fail. It was short-lived success. Because it's karmic. It's fucking karmic. All right, I keep getting sidetracked. My eyes are wandering. Queen of Cups. King of Wands. This is probably why your guides are arguing. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. But that's that energy of that cocky, smug energy. See what I'm saying? So you are going to bump into each other or something. See with the Five of Swords here, to me, it's almost like, again, he feels defeated. He keeps coming in with this Five of Swords energy, the masculine, but then the Ace of Wands. So it's like all of a sudden something. Or he might try to hit you up sexually, but that's not going to work. I think it's something he's trying to create, because I see a chess thing right there. That takes time. That takes someone who's smart. So it's probably not sexual. It's probably somebody that won't give up. You're probably dealing with somebody who won't give up, but they won't fucking take action either. Jesus, that's just as annoying. It's like still his energy, though, keeping it from you. It's the moon. It's not going to unravel yet. If he doesn't unravel it himself, towards the end of the week, it's going to get unraveled regardless. Week 2 can be great for everybody if you choose it. She might have other options, though. Like I said, see, somebody new might come in her life, guys. Because this energy, she's not going to want this energy of someone who's lazy. That was the next 7 days I read on him. This might be a new suitor coming into your life. See, I keep going back to that. Might be somebody at work or a business deal. It's a new suitor. He is surrounded by good energy, but there's like, I can read it so many different ways. Because now you have the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the Knight of Pence. The only thing you have for a woman here without major arcana is these two, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. But that could be the one energy having to use their intuition. Be smart about it. Don't use your heart or certain things. It's your gut will give you the right answer. Don't let your emotions, even though it's emotional, it's the emotion and intuition are two fucking totally different things. Don't get me going. Don't choose wrong. I feel like it's still linked to them, though. See what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like you're oblivious to it. You're just doing your own thing, especially when this comes in. This is going to be like your main focus, or it should be. Well, not just that, many other things, but your focus won't be this energy that's like narcissistic energy. It's like, but wanting to like not lose you, like wanting to win at all costs, but doing nothing. Like you're dealing with somebody who wants to win you over at all costs, but does fucking nothing to have you. It's the strangest fucking vibe. And I typically don't read this way. But it's ironic. I remember saying that in the North Node reading too. Because it's like his lesson, love. Mutual love, standing up for you, standing up for themselves, what they really want, because their soul knows that they want to be with the high priestess. It's a different belief, or the family doesn't agree. It's something. So if they don't make the right move, I'm telling you, it won't ever come back. You won't have to worry about it. You won't have to do it in another lifetime either, because you learned. You might have to find ways to block this energy, but I'm pretty sure you will. There's a move here too. This month, you're moving. Could be moving to a sunny place or just another apartment that makes you happy. There's more windows. Who knows? Doesn't have to be a house. It could be an apartment. It could be a trailer. It could be warm weather. It can be anything. Or it could be a sabbatical. It could be a trip. Because that's all about security and it's being hidden from you. Or this energy is arguing about you with somebody else. It's still being hidden from you, though. It's being hidden from you, and the other one is being lied to. It's the craziest vibe. And there's arguing. He won't be able to touch this energy here, though. See what I'm saying? There's a final call. There's something happening. So that's why I'm like, it's very weird that this energy is like right here. But it could be like a sudden turnaround, like I said, though. And at first I said sexual, but not with the chess piece being there. Or this is a message of something. Something comes out. Something that, like the light's being shed. Something, I'm telling you. And it all comes out. Because this is going to be a shit show of a week if somebody... This is already telling me it's like they didn't learn the lesson. So it's like, it's almost like they have to have a shit show of a week or something. I can't explain it. What is this Queen of Swords? This is where all the lies were attached to with this whole section right here. He's lying to her about that, about the other one, something. Three of Wands, being in the present moment. Seven of Cups, picking and choosing. So nope, that is still you. It's still the same energy. Be smart about your future here, like I said, being in the present moment, because this depends on your happiness too. You have to use your intuition. You have to be smart. If your intuition's telling you no fucking way, the answer is no fucking way. If your intuition's telling you, well, you know, I am happy, there's this, there's that, because this is going to affect your future. This is something that's fated. I mean, something that's destined. So you do have to play smart. The woman has to fucking play smart here. Or, because I was just about to say, with the Seven of Cups here, that wouldn't be confusion. It's options regarding the future and the same guy. And then this one decides to walk away. This energy would have already walked away. So there's too many people fucking here. She's not confused. She's not naive to what's happening. If this is a third party, she's in denial, but she has to walk away. Why are these reversed? I have two cards that actually reversed. Huh? What is this? What is this Three of Wands? Or it's like it affects her future. So I don't know if they're married or they have kids. Could be you, though. I think it's kind of you, but I'm not sure because it's arguing here. And this energy is not arguing. Get what I'm saying? It's like an argument between other people. What's this Three of Wands? The Star. Now that's something faded. Back to the Seven of Cups, back to the same energy. So whatever's going down here, in this case, it'd be fated. This case, it's destined. What's this King of Cups? Hold on, guys. Or you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I don't think so, though. Seven of Cups, it's still the same damn energy here with judgment. It still comes down to making a final judgment call, like I said. Which is exactly what the same reading with this was. I don't know why it's linked this way. Because this is week 2. He's going to make a final judgment call, and he's going to follow his soul. There might be a reconciliation. There's reincarnation here too. She could want a reconciliation. He's doing nothing about it. It's being quiet. A judgment call is going to be made. But see, to me, it's being made this week. Because this is feminine energy here. And it's not darker energy. Get what I'm saying? So you would think he would have to do the right thing before he can come to you. But I guess if he makes... See, he would have to. It's karma. He wouldn't be able to come to you and then fix that. Maybe he's just prioritizing something else. Maybe that's not someone else. It could be you. So this might not even include him. No, see, it still includes him somehow, whether he's in or not, because it's like a colliding. It's like serendipity. There's serendipity here. This is serendipity. Jesus, you got something destined, fated, and you got serendipity on the board. That can be serendipity. And you're dating for a couple weeks, and I don't know if things get serious with the Seven of Cups here. I mean, this really can go in so many different ways, guys. You literally have a fated event in the next couple weeks, a destined event in the next couple weeks, and serendipity in the next couple weeks. That's crazy. It's like out of nowhere. Because there's definitely a lesson learned here, because this is a lesson learned. Up here, we can't tell if this person learned their lesson. Well, we know this energy hasn't learned their lesson yet, but keeps repeating the same old patterns because they missed an opportunity, right? So now the guides are stepping in. This is going down with her energy. Talked about all feminine energy here, right? But then there's serendipity here. So because maybe you made the right decision and you left this behind, the week might be a little like, for you, but the second week for you is great, and then serendipity, and this person's brand new. Because there's serendipity here. It's like out of nowhere. You either know this person and it's out of nowhere, or this person is brand new and it's out of nowhere, and it's because lesson learned. You're sending the right vibe to the universe. They know you're going on a journey now. You're doing what's best for you. By week 2, you're doing what's best for you. Health, money, career, business, whatever it is. And then serendipity. So I don't know if this is going to bring you in a new direction, but I'm telling you, it's going to affect your future. And this is a king that loves. The King of Pentacles is a king that loves, supportive, he's passionate, heart of gold. Will love you, will admire you, will take care of you. It's tender energy. And if that's a wish for you, to have someone like that in your life, then here's your wish. Lesson learned. You've been tested plenty of times by the universe. Never mind the test that this energy put out there. So I think the most important thing to do, no matter who you are, take care of you and do what's right for you. If you need to block things and, because they're not good for you, then block. Do whatever you do. If you got to confront somebody and speak the truth, do it. If you got to reveal something, do it. If you want happiness, you want to be with this person, do it. Just do what's best for you is the best advice I can give you. But you, for real, it's so crazy. You literally have destiny, a fate, and a fated event, which are two different things, and serendipity. And some of you have a wish. Whether it's love, money, or health, there's a wish. Okay. So, hey, bud.
I'm making my other hot dog because I'm hungry. So
Okay.
at the store tomorrow, if you find the pepperoni ones, if you go to the store, can you get them?
Yeah, I don't. Oh, what is this? I definitely do not plan on going to the store, but next time I go to the store, I definitely will.
Okay.
All right, I'm wrapping this up in a minute. You can leave the door open.
How did you put it in?
I just unraveled it and then pushed it in the middle of the thing.
Okay.
But don't you leave the door open. It's getting hot in here.
Did you put it on a paper plate?
I did.
Right.
Just 2 minutes because I did 222. Remember, and it was 2 minutes too long. 22 seconds too long, I should say.
Okay.
Love you. Leave my door open. Oh, now it's crooked. Oh, that's right. It's just like hot. My door's been shut, and I'm sitting right next to the register. Oh, it's hot. Beautiful read. I love how these two energies, though, or these two guides collided again. That random bump in could be serendipity, but I don't think so. I think if it's a random bump in, serendipity is usually, well, it could be anybody. I don't know. What a read, huh? That's a whole lot in 2 weeks. It's a whole lot. Oh my God, my back. You know, I love you too. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for this? Yeah, see, and it makes sense. The Tower with the Lovers. It's a life-changing decision that's being made. There's no question. What's best for you? If that other person is not part of your path anymore, that's it. Done. You were destined to come together, but you were fated to split. Now here comes serendipity. Get what I'm saying? That's how shit works, guys. So, I almost said just like that. Another one bites the dust. And another one, and another one, and another one bites the dust. So, but I don't look at that as a person. I look at it as one more thing under your belt. You know what I mean? Like if it's a karate, you'd get the next color. The analogy was kind of weird, but that's the feeling, the vibe I got from it. Not like another one bites it up, like you're out, like can't be bothered. It's not like that. You know what I mean? Especially if it has to do with the other person, because there's mutual love there. So it's not like, does that make sense? It's just another one under the belt. Like it's lesson learned whether you come together or not, like I said. Maybe you were destined to come together, but fated to end, or destined to come together and fated to go in that direction. And then all you know, there's something very serendipitous that takes place. You know? So, hang in there. There's a lot going on with everybody. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'll see you soon. I don't know when, but I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys. Look at all those compliments. You guys are so sweet. All right. I love you guys. Hope you have a good night. Good rest of your weekend. I gotta rest my back. I love you guys. You're very welcome.